are live. Hello, everybody from Gabriella and Gabriella. And I am in Nut Creek, Oregon at a nature trail and a waterfall. And Gabriella is
Hello, I am at the Balaton Lake in Balatonboglár in Hungary.
wonderful. I'm in Astoria, Oregon, well, outside of Astoria at Nut Creek, obviously. This is a beautiful forest and also fish hatchery. So I'm going to just show you guys. I am at the nature trail and a waterfall, and it's about 800 feet to the waterfall. So I'm going to be walking toward that while we are talking, and hopefully the connection will stay good. This is my first time trying the connection away from home. So hopefully it's going to be good.
Yeah, it looks
And
good.
if you have, go ahead.
It looks good. Just saying
Yeah.
that. To say that here it's getting dark slowly, and we can also see the differences in light and evening.
Absolutely, because it is 12 o'clock here. And what time is it over there?
9 p.m.
Yeah, so it's perfect. So we'll see how that's gonna go. I'm walking next to a beautiful wildflower land, if you guys could see.
Yeah, the connection is not as good anymore, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll keep trying. see, see if it comes back.
Yeah. I am in the backyard this time, so
Yeah. But can you
this
still
is
hear
good.
me okay, though?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, you can talk and let's see how it goes.
Right. I'm walking next to beautiful fields. Let me show you guys. Just all lot of flowers and ferns. And this is a little path that's going to go into the forest and walk next to a river. And I'm hoping that the connection is going to be good enough that we can show you guys.
At the moment, it looks like Minecraft because of the pixels. Sorry, my kids are driving me nuts with Minecraft.
I love it. I want to show you guys, this is a
Oh,
berry that's native to Oregon. It's called salao. And you can pick it when you pick it good and just eat it. And it grows everywhere. It's really good. And then there's going to be a lot of blackberries here as well.
I
And
also found
now I reached the tree line and going into the forest.
we also found blackberry the other day. We were hiking as well. Actually, we were hiking and walking so much these days. That's why we couldn't have our walk. And it's a flow, let's say. What we wanted to talk about a bit.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The flow and the circle of life. So this is a beautiful tree next to me here. Just wanted to show you guys. There's some really nice old growth trees over here in the forest and a lot of moss, which is really nice. It's like a little magical place to go. But just like how the moss flows down, nature and life kind of just have a way to flow around us. And I think it's really important to tune into that and just go with the flow of life, just like how the river flows. I'm going to be able to show you guys the river in a few minutes. Hopefully the connection will stay good. I don't know. Can you hear the river? It's right next to me.
Not too much, but I can see you well, so that's plus. To add that I realized today actually that for 2 months we've been traveling close to to water. So either the
Mhm.
ocean, the lake, or rivers, or yeah, basically all types of flowy mediums, and we can learn so much from from nature. And I have gained a lot more patience. I can see it. I can. Very interesting.
I think it feels good when we have these natural elements in our lives, like the water. I've been making the papers and using water to soak it and form the paper. And it feels so good. And when I
Mhm.
was talking about that last time, I realized that because of the trees, the paper originally comes from trees, the pulp of the trees. And I think that just makes me feel good. And how we can make something from the trees and the pulp and kind of reuse it and make something new. So, like, I feel like that is kind of a cycle
Mhm.
as well. Whenever we can create something new from something that we already used, and how all these trees, what I love is when I find a nurse log. So when one of these trees fall down, and then that's going to become, as it rots away, a home to a lot of other little trees that can grow out of it, and ferns and things like that. And we'll see if I find one here as I'm walking in the forest. I hope you guys can see the forest around me, but I'm going to show you these amazing trees right in front of me.
Wow, so tall.
Yeah. And just kind of the forest around. And Clea, thank you for joining us. And I saw that you wrote a note that nature is a guide for the soul, and I agree with that. It sure is.
Hmm. Today we walked into a reservation, nature reservation, of course. It's it's in Hévíz in Hungary. It's a bit north of the Balaton Lake, and there is a thermal river and thermal lake as well there. I don't know. For sure, you were there, Gabriella, and we saw these lotus flowers, baby lotuses without flowers. I found that so, and they were flowing in the water in the little river, and we made a discovery. There is an ancient pine tree which was planted from seeds from China, and it's a very soft. It has very soft leaves, but pine leaves, and tiny cones. And after we realized, we met this new pine, we saw it everywhere. So it was it was very nice, and how seeds travel like that. I cannot hear you. I cannot hear you, Gabriella. You can see the waterfall. It's beautiful. I don't know why the sound is off. I still cannot hear you. But we saw the waterfall. So I know you wanted to show it. We also visited the waterfall on our way back from France 2 weeks ago. No, on our way to Portugal. It was 3 weeks ago. I will show you pictures of that. Okay, I still cannot hear you. I don't know why. But maybe if you go back a bit to a place with a better connection. Mm. Hmm. We cannot hear you now. But I see you're in the forest. The deeper you go, the deeper you go, the more connected you are to nature and the less connected to the internet. But that's fine. It's okay to still be off sometimes. And yeah, welcome to whoever joined. Tom Barrier Simons. Nice. We were talking about the flow of nature, and Gabriella went in the forest a bit deeper, and her connection is not as good, but she's showing us trees, and she showed us a waterfall. It's really amazing. She's in Oregon. I am in Hungary, currently in the backyard, and it's getting late, dark. Soon we are having our walks. I still cannot hear you, Gabriella. I don't know what's happening. I just need to talk a bit like this. Mm, yes, we usually have these nature walks, and it often happens that our connection is interrupted. It's pixelated. We need to adapt to all kind of circumstances, but we do it anyway because nature is the most important, or we could create awareness to it becoming more important. And like this, we go with the flow and go back to the circle of life. And for some reason, I can talk now a lot because I got inspired from the trees and our walks. We also hike a lot with our kids and visit uh, nature reservations, mm, trails. We go on trails. It's beautiful. I can see these big ferns. I just wonder why I cannot hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes. Welcome back.
You know what happened? When I switched my phone, the mute button is right under it, and I accidentally muted myself. And maybe it's just because I meant to show pictures and you meant to talk. That's what happened.
Maybe. Somehow we managed.
Yeah, but I found, if you guys saw a few nursery logs, which I talked about earlier, that I think it's so great when trees fall down and then other trees and ferns root from them, kind of showing one part of something dies, but then still new life comes out of it. And I think that's a great circle of life and nature.
Definitely. Oh, you know what I'm watching now? Right now, they're sticking a spider creating its web here on the back. I'm not gonna show it because it's small and well, it's not that small. It's like this, but it's very busy working. And wow, I'm always amazed by spiders creating, and we try to respect them because they have their role as well.
Absolutely.
And it caught a fly. So that's our spider. Yeah, and I can hear now the crickets, I think, singing, and the mosquitoes are attacking me. So,
Yeah, they are here too in the forest.
they're everywhere.
But my chickens love them. The chickens love the mosquitoes and the flies.
They catch them.
They eat them.
The mosquitoes. Oh wow.
Yeah, and then bats.
Oh.
Bats love mosquitoes. They can catch
Mhm.
like 10,000 mosquito a night. So if you have bats around, that's really cool. They eat a lot of
I saw
mosquitoes.
one. I saw one flying. It's
Oh,
around.
nice.
I guess it's busy catching. Oh, sorry, catching whatever flies. Yeah.
So this is such a beautiful place in the forest. And I'm very grateful that this is just like 10 minutes from my house. And it's a fish hatchery there. They make sure that fish don't die out because we eat so much fish that actually a huge part of the fish population is gone right now. So hatcheries like these ones really help to make sure that keeping the fish population alive and supporting the fish. And I love that this one have the natural creek next to it and also all this beautiful forest place. It's free to come to and check it out.
Mhm.
And I think it's important to do that, the preservation of land and animals, because unfortunately, as humans, we overhunt them and they can go extinct. So I love that places like these exist. And thank you, Vilja, for joining us. We are walking. I'm walking in a forest, and Gabriella is at the Balaton Lake in Hungary. A nice balcony. It's getting late there. We are just talking about different things about life and nature and kind of the different circles. If anybody have any comments, please put it in a chat. We can see what you're saying.
Even by just listening to the trees or the birds or the wind singing through the leaves, we can feel the flow and ground ourselves.
Absolutely, I agree. And I came up to a higher point,
Mhm.
which is a little bit farther from the waterfall. So I hope I can show the waterfall again for those people who just joined. And you can still hear me since I'm not muted myself.
Oh, I really love those tall trees. I can see it's.
So also the wonderful thing about this here, when I'm going to show you the waterfall, is you're going to see the volcanic formation because all this is volcanic flow. So I hope you guys are going to be able to see that because the water is lower. So all around, that's a volcanic flow.
Yeah, I see some. It's not too clear, but I see where the waterfall is flowing.
Yeah, it doesn't let me zoom in, unfortunately. But yeah, all around it is a volcanic flow. And as we see, some big trees have fallen down, but there's
Yeah.
already like moss and other things starting to grow on
Mm-hmm.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, I just love these huge trees. I'm just walking next to another one. This is just amazing.
Yes, I took a photo today of a tall tree as well. I'll share it.
Hmm. And I
And
also love these mosses hanging off the trees too. They're so pretty.
yeah, it's like curtains to a magical world. Sometimes I feel like that.
Absolutely.
When I took the photo of the tree today, I thought of you.
Oh,
I thought
nice.
writing a story about um the place where you visited.
Hmm.
Oh, mosquitoes.
Yeah, they love us, don't they?
No, they always come to me.
You must have really good blood.
Yeah. My husband is happy about it because they only attack me. And but it's okay. They will go away
Hello,
after.
Earl. Hello, Earl. Thank you for joining us. We are doing a nature walk and talking about life and nature and showing the forest and the Balaton and the day and the night around us. It's kind of like yin and yang right now because it's dark
Yeah,
there and it's light here.
yeah,
And we have two different parts of the continent, which is, I think, really cool that we can still do this.
yeah. It's 9:20, 9 p.m. here, and noonish there. So 9 hours between us. Uh,
And
Hi,
Marie, thank you
Maria.
for joining as well.
Hi, Marie.
If anybody has any comment, please put it in a chat. Also, if there's certain topics you guys are interested in to talk about. And those of you just joined, Gabriella is in Hungary by the Balaton Lake. And I'm in outside of Astoria, Oregon at Nut Creek at a fish hatchery and the surrounding forest.
Maybe I'll show you the lake one of these days. We'll see how things go. Actually,
Yeah.
we are here for a festival, music festival,
Oh,
and
nice.
this week it starts tomorrow. Um, and it's some international camp for musicians from many countries, and they join and have their jams in the afternoon and create music, and then in the evening from 9 p.m. they have some set concerts. So I'm really looking forward to that. I've never been to a music festival actually. and
That sounds wonderful.
and the first time we go, it's with our 3 kids, so it will be fun.
I'm sure
Uh,
it will be. Music also have such a beautiful resonance with ourselves and our bodies and usually makes us feel really good. So I'm looking forward to hearing how it went.
yeah, for sure. Um, yeah, we love music and nature, so well, that's what we do mostly.
It's
And
perfect combination.
yeah, so during the day hikes and visit places, and in the afternoon we will listen to music, talk with new people. We'll see.
So right now I'm hitting the edge of the forest. I'm going to be walking out of the forest again with fields of berries and different things. Oh, I'm going to show you guys. There are some wild blackberries growing over here, getting ready to be ripened.
Mm-hmm.
And this is also a native berry, red huckleberry, that is growing here, and a lot more blackberries. Oh, and a few of these are ready, and I can eat them. Oh my God, they are so wonderful. I try to be mindful when I pick berries in a wild too, because, to leave enough for the birds, I just pick a few and then leave the rest for them. This is also another native berry that's growing there. And it's just a beautiful field of berries and ferns and flower, and they cut a path in the middle so we can look at them. But I just really enjoy
Mm-hmm.
both the forest and also the fields of berries and flowers. And we are going to be walking up on a lot of wildflowers here in a minute.
Is it hot
There's a
there?
few.
Or
It's
is it?
actually right now, it's not that hot.
Hmm?
Luckily, it's cooled down, and they say rain is coming tonight, which I'm very excited. But look at all these beautiful wildflowers,
So much
a
beauty.
field of purple.
Yeah.
It's just so nice. And this is an absolute haven for birds and bees,
Yeah, I was just thinking.
which I think is really important to provide spaces like that. for the birds and the bees, because we need the bees to pollinate our plants so we can have fresh fruits and vegetables. So we try to, even our property, we try to do as many flowers as possible to attract the bees to come. So if you can plant a flower, please do.
Yeah, it's really important. We plant our on the balcony in pots, these wild
Mhm.
flowers. Let them, and there are bees coming and going and visiting.
Yeah.
It's nice. And here in Hungary, they preserve many in many places. I saw they don't even cut the grass because they want to ensure there are spaces for pollination.
Yeah.
So I was
Which is
surprised.
actually really great. No, it's actually really great. The grass, also, if you leave it longer,
Hmm.
instead of cutting it super short, it is
Yeah,
really great for cooling the earth as well. Not
definitely.
just, that's another benefit of keeping the earth cool. When they cut it too short, it just dries out and then
Yeah,
you have
yeah.
to water it. If you leave it longer, you don't have to water it as much. And
Hmm.
also, if you plant native bushes and plants to where your area is, then it's just going to survive better. Here I can show you guys another red huckleberry bush, which have a lot more red huckleberries in it.
Full with. It's amazing. So good.
Yeah, and it's the birds love it. I love it. I love to
Well,
walk around the forest and pick plants that I can eat. I think that's just so much fun. Yeah.
yeah, but regarding the grass, so a couple of years ago, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago, they were still cutting the grass. Sure, but
Uh-huh.
they stopped doing that a few years ago, and I
Nice.
thought I was just not paying attention. But I asked around, and it's on purpose. So I found it interesting, and for
Yeah,
sure, the of the heat. But it's hotter in summer, and the summers are longer. So
absolutely. I think everything we can do to maintain the natural, how nature intended to be, and also like what we look at as a weed. I want to show you guys an example here because look at this. It's weeds and wildflowers and trees and
yeah,
plants together, and it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. And what we might call a weed, actually, it's a beautiful yellow flower. So,
it has its
um,
role.
and this is a natural habitat. So when native plants thrive, I think that's beautiful for everybody.
And the insect.
I'm at I'm at the end of my path.
That's where a new one starts. Yeah. Well, I'm also being attacked more and more by mosquitoes. So,
I think this was a great session, and I'm
yes.
excited that the connection was pretty good. And thank you for all those who joined us. Until we see you guys next time, Gabriella's are signing off. Have a lovely day. Bye, everyone. Thank you for joining our nature walk.